Hello, welcome to the weekend. I am Tyler, your host, and to my right, as always, is Mitch, my overly artistic friend.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me again. So a new A24 trailer dropped.
They're just cranking them out.
They are pumping these movies out.
I like it though. They give so much more creative freedom to their projects.
It definitely
Maybe
bleeds
too
through.
much, but yeah, it bleeds through.
I like the concept though. I think that it's a good trait. I think that a movie should, pass or fail on its artistic merit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Call me old fashioned. All I know about this one, it's called Legend of OCHI.
Okay.
I think that's how you say it. And it's got Willem Dafoe in it.
How'd you hear about this?
It just popped up on my feed. I was like, wow, Willem Dafoe. I mean, I'm definitely going to watch the trailer at least.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I like Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Willem Dafoe? If you don't like Willem Dafoe, get out of here.
Get off my channel. Now stay on my channel. I need more subscribers, please. Speaking of which, if you like this stuff, comment. Definitely comment. I like to hear what you guys have to say, especially if you disagree with us. Like, don't just leave a dislike. Like, tell me what did you dislike?
Yeah, I can't stand that. It's
tell
like,
me why you're wrong.
What are you upset about? What were we supposed to do? Not talk about something else?
Not
Did we
have an
miss something?
opinion? What do you want from me? But also, I'll be a little grovelly. Share with your friends. So, we're gonna jump into the Legend of OCHI trailer.
Okay.
And let's go from there.
So we've not actually seen this trailer before.
Nope.
So
I'm gonna try and pay attention a little bit.
Stay close by my side.
I don't want to see one.
Stay close by my
on a
side.
small island in the Black Sea.
Okay.
People say it's a dangerous place. There
Okay.
are bears.
This has a
wolves,
very
and
village look
something
to it.
else.
Is this like
Something
Norwegian
people
or?
fear is much worse.
I'm already sold. I don't know. I want to see this. Got Willem Dafoe and Folkor.
Your parents have offered you to this cause.
I like how the yellow's in this,
They say
Oh,
here,
yeah.
make
and it's
something
got
of
something
my
kind of
boy.
like a Stranger
Protect
Things
us.
feel.
Save us. We are cursed with a wickedness. The OCHI.
Yeah. Okay. So is this like a Bigfoot kind of a thing?
I don't know. They look like something out of a. Who's that anime director?
Oh, like
Miyazaki film.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool looking.
So now it's kind of like a E.T. He's like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's like, whoa. This looks like practical effects. That's cool.
Yuri, what is this?
I'm taking him home.
I'm kind of invested.
It's kind of like an E.T. thing.
It
kind
does.
Of a,
Yeah. Kind of Stranger Things feel. Also Willem Dafoe.
She's been kidnapped.
What is he wearing?
I love the armor. Yeah, what the heck
He's
is
got
that?
armor.
You'll be torn apart.
It's like Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda was cool.
He's my friend.
Have I seen this actress before? She looks kind of familiar, or maybe she just has a similar
Her?
kind of look. Yeah,
Blonde? I don't know.
in the yellow raincoat.
It looks like the Stranger Things kid.
The
I'm not asking you to understand.
who is it? April O'Neil jacket she's got on.
I don't know. April O'Neil.
Ninja Turtles. She's the reporter in
oh.
the yellow jacket.
Just trust me.
I thought it was purple.
No,
Oh.
she has. Maybe it was one of the movies, but in the cartoon and everything, she has the yellow.
Gotcha.
All right, that's a weird freaking trailer.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
by
see it.
weird,
that's
but
cool.
It's not weird actually. It's pretty straightforward. It just has the OCHI thing. Is that like actual folklore, or did they just make that up?
Don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I literally know nothing. That's I mean, looks pretty interesting. I like the style of it. It's got, like I said, it's got the like M. Night Shyamalan village theme, like
bit.
kind of tone to it.
But it's also like present day.
Well, I mean, like, because he uses a lot of the yellows and subdued colors.
Oh,
like, it's very
yes.
similar
Okay.
to that.
Mm-hmm. You like
Um,
stylistically, not necessarily the time
right.
period. Okay.
and the kind of fantastic stuff that it's dealing with. This actually has fantastic stuff in it.
Hmm.
That probably didn't pick me up at all. It doesn't like my whispering.
The mic's like, oh, I'll cover you.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's
don't
all
worry
right.
about that.
No controversial opinions here.
How is that a controversial opinion?
That's fair. The Village
is
sucks.
terrible. It's an awful movie.
It's bad.
Okay. Well, this looks way better than The Village, but yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It looks okay, I guess.
Depends on how you feel about stuff like E.T. or Stranger Things or.
I don't like E.T. Just come after me with your pitchforks now.
I'll
It's
come
all right.
after you for that one. I love E.T. E.T.'s great.
E.T. Phone Home. There's parts about that movie. The movie works. I saw the movie and I was like, everything about this movie works, and I don't care. That was like
It's
how
okay
I
to
felt.
be wrong. It's
That-
all right.
It just like it established zero emotional connection. I was
If
like,
one day you're not on the stream, you guys know why.
yeah, I feel like this movie appeals to you maybe a little bit more than it does to me.
Probably.
Like, I like William Dafoe, of course, but yeah, I don't have a lot of thoughts.
I'm
It
gonna
looks
see this
all right.
movie. It looks great.
I'm very skeptical of anything fantasy in film.
Yeah, I can see why.
They just do such a bad job so often. Kind of like horror. Like, I'm always skeptical because it's just like, it's always just the same kind of like low budget, crappy.
Mm.
And everyone's always, especially this last year, tons of people were like, every horror movie, it was just like, wow, there's a new voice on the scene. And then I would go and see it and be like, it was all right. And there were good ones.
Okay,
but-
Wolfman, all right? So, come on.
Yeah, like, or Long Legs was terrible, and everybody was like, "Oh, it just had such
I
a
haven't
style."
seen that yet. I hear good things.
Horrible movie, so awful.
Like I said, we got to go through a couple of those because it seemed like horror was really trying to get onto the stage this year.
Yeah,
And there's a bunch that I missed. I saw Late Night with the Devil. I saw Nosferatu.
I wanted to see Late Night with the Devil, but I feel like I'm gonna get a Long Legs scenario where everyone was like, "This is great," and I saw it and was like, "This is awful. What are you talking about?"
It's a bizarre film.
I can work with bizarre. This didn't seem enough bizarre to me. It's A24 doing a picture that looks like an E.T. straightforward movie. That you'll probably love it because of that. Honestly,
Yeah, fine. Yeah,
You're like, this is my jam.
right on.
Like, just keep things a
A24
little
is
bit
going
more.
the right direction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed Heretic.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, A24's got it's redeeming itself.
Are there any other movies of theirs you've liked? You didn't like Brutalist. You didn't like Green Knight. You hate that movie.
You know what? I got to revisit that one.
Okay.
It was, I will say, like, coming off of Hereditary, I do not like Hereditary. I understand it has merit, but
I'm kind of afraid to watch that movie. It just seems like it's so dark from what I hear about it. I'm just like, geez,
it has
you go
some
that far?
really shocking stuff in it. It's just, it was a lot. I was sick.
Shocking, no good. You need substance. Like the movie The Substance.
I do want to watch that one. That
yeah,
is
we do
one
want
I
to see
wanna
that one.
Yeah,
but
we'll
yeah.
I'll have to look through the library of A24 and see which ones have impressed me and which ones have not. Like I said, I like the fact that it really seems like they give their artists creative freedom. Like it does
really
bleed through
appreciate that,
quite
yeah.
a bit. Most of those films really feel like from page to screen, like this vision is coming through the way that the visionary artist wanted it to.
Mhm.
And that's great. I think that's wonderful. So
Yeah. I think it's a good thing for the industry as well.
yeah.
Because especially
The
like
corporatism just like really screws with stuff. So it's nice to see
Yeah.
that this studio seems like it's given a lot more options to people.
and what's happening is now like like to people, that's the whole thing, is like when the public likes their movies and then when their movies get critical acclaim, then it starts pushing the whole industry in that
Right.
trend. It's like you have to keep up.
Or it starts disseminating and now
Yeah.
the market gets to decide what fails and what doesn't. And
Yeah.
so it seems like A24 is really picking up steam. So I hope that other studios
good for them.
follow suit. So yeah, we'll see.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely more interested to watch. Like, I will be more willing to entertain this movie because it is A24. I'm more conscientious of like just getting something different, and I'd rather have something different. But
Yeah.
this just doesn't feel like something different to me. That's why
I will
it
say
doesn't
that
strike a
is
chord.
to its detriment because if A24 starts to become too mainstream, then its name and the trustworthiness therein will start to dilute itself. Like you're saying, I will watch it because it's A24, but if it becomes like, oh, this is really just standard generic schlock, and it seems like they're going to start moving in that direction, then A24 will no longer have the appeal that it has
It
now.
won't have the brand image will be
Right.
tarnished. Yeah.
So hopefully this does some interesting things. Hopefully
Hmm.
not as dark as A24 is usually willing to go, but we'll see. But I mean, it's got some heavy hitters behind its name now. It's definitely a little bit more appealing on a wider basis. It's a little less niche. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I think it looks pretty charming. And I'm a big fan of Stranger Things and E.T. and those types of movies, so looks appealing to me.
I liked Stranger Things season 1.
We'll
I
have
didn't
to
like
have
anything else.
we'll have a Stranger Things conversation for sure at some point. You got to
Yeah.
watch season 4 first, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, I never watched that one.
I know. Well, this has
There's a
been
lot
Legend of
going
OG.
on.
It's really hard to keep up with all this stuff. I will say we devote whole days trying to get all this stuff done.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
The shows are the worst because they're just like they take up so much time,
Yep.
and then you're trying to release it in this like tight window, and then it's just the shows are like next to impossible. I don't know how people do it. If it was just my only job and I just watched TV,
Right.
I guess sure,
Well,
yeah, I could do
especially
it
with
then.
Stranger Things. The last season, it's like 2.5-hour episodes, multiple of them.
Wow.
So it's like, what am I supposed? Like, this is all movie length. This is no longer a show. But I mean,
Yeah, it's like book club at that point.
book club. Oh,
well,
like
it's just
a book club. Yes.
books are you know
Right.
they're long.
But
It's
that-
not a movie. It's just a. I'll make it a
I
movie.
got that. Yeah.
Book club. It'll be a horror
It'll
movie.
be a horror movie.
Yeah, and like they show up to
Every
a book
time
club.
they read, like
Yeah.
lose fingers or
Don't
something.
finish the book.
We got a bunch of unfinished books on the shelves. They don't know what happens
A
until
hand comes out of the book and strangles
until
someone.
one day,
Yeah.
little Alice finished a book. We're gonna make that a movie. We'll make that a skit or something. Well, that's been our react to Legend of OCHI. Promising.
Mhm.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining.